are back 8:35 with Hollywood superstar Orlando Bloom. On the big screen, he's conquered mythical creatures and dared to fare the seven seas. But for his latest project, Orlando is going eye to eye with some very real dangers. In his new Peacock series, appropriately called To the Edge, he puts his emotional, mental, and physical limits to the test. Take a look.
You're moving really fast, so go ahead and slow down as I'm taking the rope up.
Whoa.
It doesn't feel good when it slides, does it?
She says it doesn't feel good when it slides. No, I suppose it doesn't. How did it feel, Orlando?
Yeah, it felt like I was in a pressure cooker. That whole experience between wingsuiting and freediving and then the climbing being the final episode, it was like I was definitely pushing my life to the edge.
Okay, well, I want to talk about each one of these things.
Yeah.
But first, I just have to ask you, why on earth? What possessed you? Are you kind of an adrenaline junkie?
Yeah, to be honest, that's definitely plays into an aspect of my character, I would say.
Yeah.
For sure, from childhood, I've always had a little bit of a risk taker. I think the opportunity here was for me to take those risks, but really learn how to be capable, how to learn from some of the best, like Luke Aikins and Camila Jabbar and Will Trowbridge, and also, Mo Beck, who's like this adaptive climber who's like just an insane athlete. And to be able to ultimately learn these things and push my edge, but also know that like I'm a capable human through it, and that the risks are mitigated because I've followed protocols. I'm
like, keep rolling this video because I think this is just amazing. So what was the scariest thing that you did you think?
Look, they all have their own special sort of torture chamber, but I would say wingsuiting is something that, like, I learned to skydive in 25 jumps. My 26th jump was in a wingsuit.
Okay, so what is it? I mean, I didn't even know wingsuiting was a thing.
So yeah, that's where you're basically flying through the air at about 150 miles an hour. It's like a fighter plane. Wow. It's the fastest thing you can do as a human across the air.
Would you do it again?
I'd love to. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It's. What I realized was that these are lifestyle choices. These are commitments. You can't just like pick it up and put it down. You really have to kind of, keep touching that thing.
Yeah.
And wingsuiting is particularly terrifying because things can go south very, very quickly in a matter of seconds.
What are we doing here?
This is free diving. I dove to basically 102 feet, which is like...
Free diving is I don't see a scuba tank.
There's no tanks. Yeah, that's like 37 meters, about 10 floors. Maybe 1/10 of the prize.
So how long do you have to hold your breath?
I mean, I was for my I think it was about 2.5 minutes.
Jeez.
But I got, you can hold your breath for up to 5-6 minutes.
Okay, look, you got two little kids. You have your love, Katy Perry. What did she say when you're like, sweetie? Here's the thing. I'm gonna be in an adventure show and could die. She's
super supportive. We both are of each other, and I think, look, the truth is, she may not quite have realized to begin with. I think she was like, well, listen, there's insurance, this is for a show, but I hadn't necessarily, I think it wasn't until I was coming home and she saw me, like, the look on my face and the feeling that I was going through, because I think, whilst of course, there were measures taken to keep my safety. And I wouldn't recommend anyone doing this at home, by the way, any of it, unless you have absolute experts on with you. But I would say that she just was like, I think this is going to be fine, until she saw me. And then she was like, are you good? Are we good? There were a couple of moments where I really was like, oh, my life really is in my hands if I don't kind of do this kind of correctly. But I had great teachers. So.
Yeah, and then it sounds like that was kind of sort of the point for you. Like, being in that moment, maybe not scared that you're going to not live, but that moment of clarity. Yeah, there's an emotional aspect to that.
For sure, 100%. I think the ultimate takeaway for me in many ways was like, can I be so present in this moment to experience what is in front of me right now? And then in a highly pressurized, when I'm just about to jump out of the plane or take a breath to go down or get ready to climb up, it was like, how do I condense that down and have that narrative play through my life with my family? And, all the rest of it. And in a way, I hope that this show encourages people to push their edge. I hope people, look at it and go, well, okay, that's Orlando Bloom doing that crazy stuff where he might die and he's, but what is my edge? What would it be for me? And, the idea came out of that period of COVID where I was like, there's a lot of fear I could feel around me. And, you know, initially I wanted to do something more in the blue zone space with like people who are really good at living long and but clean and lives that, but that didn't
That would have
really,
been safer.
That would have been safer, but we didn't really get any takes on that from the studio. It was like, how about we throw you out of a plane? And I was like, okay.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. I mean, and you live to tell, so we know there's a happy ending. You think you're going to do your own stunts now more often? Are you going to be like, remember Tom Cruise and doing the motorcycle thing off the cliff?
Tom's insane.
Are you as crazy as that?
I do, yeah, for sure. I would do all of that. But I've always loved to do mine. But like, it was yes, absolutely.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Orlando, take care. Be safe now. Thank you. Come on back. All 3 episodes of To the Edge are streaming now exclusively on Peacock, part of our parent company, NBC Universal. Chanel, over to you.
Inspired. My goodness.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.